The wildlife, everybody. The wildlife. How's that for a one-eyed cat? Nice kitty. Nice kitty. Ooh, friendly kitty. Hello and welcome to another episode of This Old Car. Today we're at my parents' place out here in Manitoba. There's the Ford. Today's project, you see that red Tercel back there. 88 Tercel, something like that, 1.5 liter. We're going to try and get it going automatic, piece of junk. There's a story behind the car. I actually picked up that Tercel when I was in college back in like 2002 from a guy named Mustafa, who, believe it or not, trained with Al Qaeda. And then Twin Towers went down and that guy disappeared, so I don't know. So anyway, just watch the truck. Let's see what Dad's up to here. And we're going to try and get this car running. Production date is September 87. This should be an 88. So this is one of these terrible Toyota carburetors. I was just telling a friend about one of these the other day with the variable venturi, this slide port. Maybe we can open that up. Oh, it doesn't want to move. It barely was kind of stuck there, so you can hear it going whoosh whenever it opens and closes, and you can see there's like 230 vacuum lines here. So anyway, my dad's been using this around the yard for the last number of years, and it's just hasn't run so well in the last, well, forever really. When it does run, it runs well, and it's actually custom made here. We had a sprayer mounted on the back for working on the yard, but now Dad's got a Chevy truck in there we're just working on as well. He's got the sprayer mounted on that, so let's see if we get it to run. Let's get the old phone out here. I don't need to sit on it. Got some keys. Definitely got mice in here. It stinks like mouse piss in here. It actually really stinks. Alright, let's give her a couple good pumps. And let's give her a little crank. Hold her down. So nobody's home. This is the story. Dad's tried cranking it a million times. It's got lots of fuel in it. Good fuel too, apparently. Newer battery. We got 253,000. So it's kind of junk. I think I'm going to push next to the shop. Maybe get some starting fluid in it. Oops. Well, we didn't find any starting fluid, but we did get an old Gulf bottle nonetheless. It says it once had gas and antifreeze, but we filled it with fuel now. Interesting. This once cost 79 cents. So. Last time it was running, by the way, my father, the videographer for this shot, you can thank him later. We're going to pour a bit of fuel in the carburetor here. Maybe open that slide up first, so it actually makes it down there. Give it a good slurp of this. Ow. Like so. Put this over here for safekeeping. Maybe it'll go now. Let's hope. Well, that's a start, eh? So, is it safe to say it's not getting fuel? Well, we're gonna go get a section of fuel holes just to make sure that the fuel pump. He's got a new fuel pump on here. Fuel filter's good. I don't know if you can't see that, but it's got fuel in it. New fuel pump. We're gonna hook. This is the output to the carb here. We're just gonna, sorry, I got a runny nose. The allergies are getting me out here. We're gonna hook up another hose just to make sure this is actually the pump is working. But as you heard, it kind of runs. Throttle works anyway. So if we get it running, we're probably gonna wreck this car. Dad doesn't need it anymore, so I'm probably gonna take down the back trails here. Well, it's an old Volkswagen. If you want a parts car Volkswagen, let me know. And that's the trail down there, which goes about, I don't know, 1/8 of a mile down. Always fun. So we're going to hook that hose up, see what happens. A couple pumps again. We're going to try it one more time. We've got I'll try to keep my camera on it. Got a little thing hooked up, so we're going to actually start it. Well, it's definitely pumping fuel there, we see. Shoot. Pump's working, so that tells us maybe our I guess our carb is drawing fuel, and goodness knows how these things work. Oh shoot, so I guess this is the bowl side on here. I guess there's got to be some way we can make sure there's fuel in there. Anyway, this is going to require some thought. Alright, well I'm assuming that the float is not working, or float is stuck, or I don't know, it's just jet plugged or something, which is unrealistic because it's got a brand new filter on it. It's a number of filters on it. So I'm going to give her a little blast with some air here. Just going to jam that in. Just a light blast. I'm not going crazy on this. And maybe we'll kind of see what happens here. Like so, just a light blast. Because the float should be down now because it's out of fuel. I think it's just the float vent. The bowl vent that's venting right now. It should be shitting out a ton of fuel, but it's not. So anyway, maybe we cleared it, maybe we didn't. What I am going to do is give all these little jets a blow. A couple of those guys, these guys. Like so. Maybe it'll go now. Maybe we just had some plugged crud in there. Alright, I'm going to give it a little crank. Oh boy! A little blow got her done. Well, it's running. It's running and it freaking reeks. It's going to tighten down the battery and maybe adjust the idle, but I'm just going to cheat and adjust the throttle cable. And to adjust the idle in this 88, there's probably a proper way to do it, but I'm just going to back off these nuts, just like adjusting your bicycle cable basically. There's a whole bunch of screws. There's one down there, here, there's a screw down there. We're adjusting various things that I'm sure made sense to somebody at Toyota back in '88, but not me.